Welcome to Chicago! We're at the Square Roots Festival, among the other festivals that are happening this weekend, including the Taste of Chicago. So come and join us as we explore the city.
Who are you?
Oh!
Where'd you come from?
Well, I'm Yana, and we're in Sweet Tips BBQ, which is owned by Roy.
Hi.
El Jefe.
El Jefe. And what are we having tonight?
Tonight we're going to have my Filipino pop-up, which thank you for hosting it in your beautiful patio.
Oh, it looks great. You've been laying out all these banana leaves and stuff, so it looks really interesting. I've seen you working on the kitchen all day. Ideal, in fact, a lot of this bronze casting and stuff, a lot of it's process oriented. In fact, there for a while I was raising my own cattle so I could butcher and cook. And I have a 200-acre ranch in South Texas where it was not only was I cooking, but I was also creating images from the byproduct of. Inside the restaurant you see this.
Oh, the pig.
The pig, yeah.
Yes.
It's a three-dimensional butcher's diagram. If you look at where the well marks,
yes,
making reference to cooking and the process of, you know.
I like that.
It's all about process.
It is. It's all about process. So tell us more about your space. It's awesome.
The building here, it's 935 North Damon. It's the process building, the old process camera factory. I bought it about 30 years ago, and it's been a launch board for a lot of creative artists. That's why when you called me, I said, well, that sounds like a creative artist. This still houses artists upstairs. They got work-live units, but all the lower floors, I've commercialized them a little bit. You know, therefore I have restaurants, and you know, I've had several restaurants right next door. We have La Brichola, which is a northern Italian cuisine.
So tell us more about Sweet Tips.
Well, Sweet Tips is it's basically a Tex-Mex restaurant. And it's all comida casera. It's stuff that you would not normally find in a restaurant. There's cactus that I've been cooking left and right, and you know, everything from tamales to gorditas, you know.
I like it.
I am from South Texas, so I'm using the family cookbook.
I like that. I think we're like kindred spirits in that sense, that I like to use like very non-popular Filipino
dishes. Right.
Yeah. Just wanted to say thank you so much for hosting us.
Well, thank you for being here. I'm looking forward to seeing the spread.
I wanted to talk to you about my menu for Chicago. So we're going to start off with crispy tajang ng baka, which are literally crispy beef ribs. So they're served as pulutan style, which means it's a beer match. That means it's great for drinking beer. It's a little bit spicy, but also very salty and vinegary. And I chose that because here's a fun fact. The Chicago fire supposedly was caused by a cow kicking a lantern. So I thought that was very ironic that I'm going to be serving beef ribs for Chicago. And then I'm going to start the first course of the menu with kare-kareng hipon. Kare-kare is a dish that originated from Pampanga. And Pampanga was what the Spaniards called the people that lived around that area, because Pampang means river, and so that entire region is basically surrounded by a river, just kind of like Chicago. Chicago has that nice Chicago River. And then I'm going to use hipon because it's shrimp, and I think it's great, especially for the summertime. For my second entree, I'm going to have sinanglay, which I found actually bangus, which is the Filipino national fish, which translates into a milkfish, and I'm going to wrap that with taro leaves and simmer it with coconut sauce. And then for the chef surprise, I'm going to have chicken in asal, because one of my friends who's also from the same island as I am is going to be helping me, and he has his own pop-up dinners called the Hidden Apron, and we're both from the same island, Iloilo, so it would be nice to have that collaboration with him. And for the dessert, this is going to be the first time I'm making this. It's called the frozen binignit. The binignit is kind of like the soup version of a halo-halo. The halo-halo is like basically shaved ice, a lot of like the tropical fruits, the beans with the coconut milk and the condensed milk, evaporated milk, ice cream, leche flan, but this is the soup version of that. And then I'm going to actually freeze it and make it into a popsicle.
How's it going? This is genius.
Thank you. So I'm not doing this 50 states, 50 weeks, 50 Filipino feasts alone. I'm actually partnering up with Feastly, an online web-based platform that connects chefs with diners in your local area. So go check them out at www.eatfeastly.com and find out where my other dinners are going to be at eatfeastly.com/Salo. Come follow me in all my 50-state Filipino culinary adventures at www.thesaloproject.com and facebook.com/Salo or Instagram and Twitter at Salo Series and hashtag Salo Series. Chicago, you've been so much fun. Wisconsin, you're next.